The internet started off as a dream born from the technological advancements of World War II. Pioneers in the idea of the internet like Vannevar Bush thought that this would be a great way to disseminate knowledge and help begin a path towards a better society.
But as time goes on, the analytical machine, which will supplement a man's thinking methods, which will think for it, will have as great an effect on his grasp of the world and his access to data and so on as manipulation.
Based off this, the future looked brighter to everyone. If you can get smarter by using machinery, why not do so? And thus become the revolution for that.
If you're one of them, you can now glimpse the future with nothing more than a modem, a phone line, and a few dollars a month.
Within one generation, there has been a hyper-evolution on education, changing from reading books and congregating in populated locations like modern society has for centuries, to being academically mobile. The idea of how people learn has fundamentally shifted.
I feel like half of you don't know what the fucking encyclopedia is. It's the internet, but in books. Isn't it weird to think that people don't know what encyclopedias are?
While the internet is great for accessing information and connecting people instantaneously, the benefit of this sometimes comes at the expense of the truth, as bad information can spread just as quickly.
I have read about him, and he's an Arab. He is not. No?
No, ma'am. He's a decent family man, citizen.
Another casualty of the internet is the environment, as this connection and mobility requires raw materials harvested near biologically pristine areas. Some of the needed materials include silicon, zinc, lithium, and aluminium, as well as precious metals like gold, hafnium, and platinum. Establishing these mines impact a significant amount of land, not just where the pits are, but also the retaining ponds for refining waste, as well as the workers' homes. Even without problems, this activity permanently scars the landscape. The toxicity of heavy metals such as lead, zinc, and arsenic released by mining will last for centuries in the environment. These problems get compounded with spills and accidents and have impacted every continent, resulting in illness and mortality for both wildlife and humans. As the internet increases in speed, so does our desire to keep up with it. Marketing strategies of mobile providers and technology companies have established a 2-year lifespan on devices, even though they still function perfectly fine. With more people indulging themselves in upgrades, the creation of electronic waste is growing at an alarming rate just from the US alone. Many countries don't allow importation of actual e-waste, items that don't function anymore. While there is some legitimacy in the secondary market for the trade of used electronics in less developed countries, many companies use this as a cover for importing goods to recycle, as there is more financial value in extracting the precious metals alone. Recycling workers from these countries estimate that over 90% of the electronics still function, yet they're destroyed for extraction, the methods of which expose them to obscene levels of toxic fumes and heavy metals. While the internet is not going anywhere, controlling our purchasing impulses can help curb the creative electronic waste. We need to remind ourselves on how much was accomplished without the internet, and that connectivity and knowledge can still thrive using older methods. Humans managed to reach outer space and the moon with radio frequency, telephones, and traditional forms of learning, and their electronics were over 1 million times less powerful than today. As long as we use the devices until they no longer function and verify what we learn as fact, there's no shame in owning them.
Now everything we got is in our little phone, right there, everything.